What's good, YouTube? It's your boy POLKSOSA, man. I'm back with another video, and today we got something very special, man. So, first and foremost, before I get into the intro, man, listen. Please, bro, like this video, comment, and if you're new here, subscribe. Please, bro, I appreciate it. We on our road to 500 subscribers, man. We almost there. We making some real headway to get 500 subs, bro. 500 subs, that ain't none. I know y'all got me on there, but anyways, let's get into the video, man. Listen, I got something very special for y'all, man. Like this video, comment, and if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe. Don't forget. Come follow me on Twitch if you have a Twitch at POLKSOSA. Come follow me, man. But with that being said, man, let's get into the video, man. Hey, today I'm here to tell y'all how I feel about the beta, bro. How I feel about the beta. It's gonna be a really exciting video, man. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. But listen, let's get right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. Let's get it. All right, boys. So first thing, I think, first opinion after playing the beta, man. I will say overall, this is probably, I've not played that many betas, but comparing this beta to last year's beta, this is the most in-depth beta I've ever played, bro. You have access to Ultimate Team. They gave you playbooks. Now, one thing I will say is the playbooks might change. So if you played the beta, don't get too in love with these playbooks. Just know that they may change going into the next game. So just don't be upset, you know, don't be sad. But the playbooks are not final. So I did learn that. But next, man, I just got to give a big shout out to EA because the difference in last year's beta to this beta was night and day. They did their thing. It was a really in-depth beta. You can play Ultimate Team, Road to Glory, Dynasty. You can run gauntlets on Ultimate Team. You can do everything, open packs. The only thing that I did not like and the most frustrating thing was some of the main features, which we'll get into later, are not available in the beta. And that really bothered me because I was curious to be able to test those out and I just wasn't able to. But yeah, with that being said, man, I'm going to get into the first thing I think about the game, though. I feel like it is a passing game. It is a passing game. They have some of the best formations, some of the most stock coverage bombs, and they just have them in playbooks with no adjustments you have to do. It is going to be a walk up to the line of scrimmage. Everything is already set for you type of game. So I think the stuff that you do off the field is going to matter more than it ever has, the preparation. So we'll get into a little bit of some more of the things that I'm talking about. But I feel like off the field, whether you're playing Ultimate Team, Dynasty, whether you're playing, you know, head-to-head regs, whatever type of player you are, what you do off the field and setting your adjustments off the field is going to matter probably more than what you do on the field, honestly. And I think that's how they intended this game to be. I feel like this is a really, really defensive-minded game. Like, you're going on offense, you're going to have to be able to throw the ball at a high clip because the ability and the creativeness that they gave you on defense this year is just kind of next level. I'm not gonna lie. If everything works as intended, if everything works as they're saying it's supposed to work, right? So that's some of the things that I kind of like about the beta so far. I will say two more things too. Red zone will be tough. I think red zone is already hard as it is, but with defense being the way it is, I'm sure that guys are going to have a red zone shell in their, you know, in their back pocket, which we'll get into a little bit more. But yeah, man, I'm sure guys will have like a little bit of a red zone shell or something to take with them to be able to just snap on the field. So yeah, I definitely think red zone will be tough. And one thing, speaking of defense, I will tell y'all. If you are a player on 25 and 26, struggle to defend bunch X nasty, bunch strong offset, even bunch open offset, even any type of bunch, just be ready, bro. The remaining of 26, I will use my time spending practicing coverage shells, knowing what zones stop what, knowing what routes beat certain zones, because almost every playbook that we use in the beta has bunch in it, and a good bunch, a full bunch. So you will see a lot of bunch players. If you hate bunch now, just get ready because it will be intensified times 10. And my last point of my overall points is defense is back. Defense is back. We complain so much about the inability to play defense, they said, here, we're going to give you so much defense, don't cry. Y'all remember the old games where the DBs would animate more towards the ball than the receivers? I don't know animation-wise how it'll be, how the actual game will be, but I can tell y'all this, adjustment-wise, defense is back. Defense is back. This is another little feature that I like too, the quarterback sneak. That's just a little quality of life. I don't like an auto win with a quarterback sneak, but yeah. So that's pretty much the favorite things I like. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna show y'all a couple of clips and some screenshots and go over like my top features of the game. Like, you know, little things that they added or changed or put in there. So I think I got about like 3 or 4 that I'm gonna go over with y'all. Some of my guys on Twitter, I've been looking at a lot of Sybil's tweets, a lot of D-Crop's tweets. They just been keeping us in a loop. It's a lot of information that got passed out last week. So today's the last day to play the beta. So I'm actually probably done with it. I'm probably done labbing it up. But man, listen, WEA for sure. Now we're gonna get right into these next things that I'm gonna show y'all. So let's get into a little bit more of a content, some stuff I've seen that I like so far. All right, boys. So the first thing that I seen that I really liked, I really did like this feature. It's the Plaster logic feature. So it says logic can really shout out to the Huddle GG. The new Plaster logic can really help those broken plays and route bounces that are so frustrating when they happen. So think of this to come when you playing someone, they may be running like 5 wide or something like that, some annoying scheme, and every time they scramble out of the pocket, they can just improvise and the computer would just run for them and stuff like that. And say for instance you had a guy that may have been in a hook curl or in a cloud flat or something. They would literally, if the receiver is not in their zone, crossing their zone, getting close to their zone, they wouldn't move. And they would just let the guy go, go behind him, go over the top of his head. They would let the guy do whatever he wanted. Now, with this feature, it seems to be that that's putting an end to that type of play. So they gave us some options here, and I'm going to read this. What this says, and then go over what I think is the best and what I will be using personally. Now, I'm gonna preface this. I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but this is all if it works as intended. I understand that this was a beta, and I understand that we can't take much from it. But all of the new news and the new features, EA, please don't dangle it out in front of us and then don't hold up y'all's end of the stick, because players, we believe in y'all year after year, even when, hey, it be rough sometimes, man. So I just feel like we just need y'all to be a W man to come through on y'all's end of the bargain. But yeah, let's get into it, man. So the Plaster logic says this is a big one. Plaster is the organized chaos that happens after the play breaks down. In football, coverage does not stop just because the quarterback leaves the pocket. If anything, that's when coverage has to become even more disciplined. Now, this is a real life mechanic that they're putting in the game. So I'm super excited to see how this works. So if you decide to turn it off, you just be playing like how it currently does. So if a guy crosses your zone, they'll go with him. If not, they not worried about him. It's almost like they're not even playing, like they don't even see the quarterback scrambling around, and the receivers getting to do scramble drills. So you can choose to leave it off. Play the old school way. Conservative. It says backside zone defenders can abandon their zones and attach to the nearest receiver when the QB leaves the pocket or the timer hits. This helps prevent easy scramble drills throws without completely abandoning the structure of the defense. Now, I'm not mad at someone using conservative. This is essentially saying if the quarterback breaks the pocket or the timer that you set goes off, then the coverage just basically turns into match. I'm not mad at that. If you understand how match principles work, that's the key on that one. If you understand that. Now, I'm not really well versed in match. That's going to be an opportunity for me this year, is to learn a little bit more about match, be more precise when it comes to what zones play what when it comes to match. So that's one of the things I'm looking to get better at this year, defensively. Next option is aggressive. All zone defenders can lock onto the nearest receiver once Plaster triggers. This gives you maximum man coverage once the play extends, but also means you're giving up your zone help underneath. I'm going with aggressive. I feel like that's the best way to play. hey, if you beat me underneath, cool. But my thing was when the quarterback got out the pocket and get to doing all of that backyard play, somebody's wide open in 10-2 and they get to throw the ball. So I just feel like man probably gives you the best chance. We're gonna definitely have to test this out when that game actually comes out, though. We're definitely gonna have to test this out. So be on the lookout for that, man. Let me know in the comments. Based off of this, which one are you choosing? Because I'm choosing aggressive. I'm choosing aggressive. And then this is another little thing right here. So this will determine, which one you use as well. So it says you can also control when Plaster activates, and I really like that. So it says out of pocket in time. Plaster triggers only when the quarterback leaves the pocket and the timer has expired. This is the safest option. That's cool. That's a cool option. Out of pocket. It says out of pocket, Plaster triggers as soon as the quarterback leaves the pocket. Immediately when I read that, I scrapped this. I'm not using this. I'm not using out of pocket. I'm not using out of pocket. Time. Plaster triggers affect a set amount of time, even if the QB is still in the pocket. Now with this, out of these three, I'm using out of pocket and time. That way I can adjust both. I have the out of the pocket time and I have the actual time set. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like by the end, my blitz should be able to get there. Now, the only thing is, if you do time, it can hurt you if he scrambles out earlier than your time is set. But that's a good way to guarantee, if that just happens, it just happens. And you can also control how quickly it happens. Aggressive, Plaster kicks in earlier. Default, balanced Plaster timing. Conservative, defender stay in zone long before logging on. So, as you can see, you got a lot of options, man. So let me know in the comments right now what you think y'all are gonna be using in 27. Now, remember when I was telling y'all about how they have made this stuff really become preset adjustments is the base and the focal point. The next thing I'm going to talk to y'all about is going to be macros. Now, this tweet is about Madden, technically, right? But this is going to be in College Football 27 as well. This was the best way for me to be able to show y'all kind of what I'm talking about. So, shout out Film Study Tips. They tweeted, I don't think people realize how much macros are about to change Madden. For years, offenses could quick snap before defenses got set. Now defenders can save entire settles and activate them instantly. This might be the biggest defensive buff of all time. Use W. Now, if you play CFB27, one of the biggest adjustments for me defensively was having someone come up and quick snap like verticals or something like that. And I gave up so many touchdowns because you could just walk up and snap a play. With this being said, when you see someone audible or if you want to change your defense, you can do it in a blink of an eye. So if you put a custom coverage shell on the field, right? And someone audibles, you would traditionally have to redo that entire coverage shell. But now you can just have a different coverage shell at the click of a button. So 2 buttons actually. And I mean, it's gonna be a learning curve because they changed the original quick adjustment buttons. They changed those. So we have to relearn those in totality. And then next they give us this though. Now, I'm a person that likes to develop a lot of theories when it comes to these things. I feel like my theory on this is a common thing when these games come out, anything new, they will make it harder for you to do it the old way and reward you for doing it the new way, the new feature. And I think that's what they're about to do because they made it harder for us to put a custom shell on the field, but it's 2 clicks to be able to change between 4 different defensive shells. This is probably my favorite thing added to the new game. Probably my favorite, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the best defender, so this is definitely gonna help me. You can really just cycle around these macros and get lucky sometimes. Put a cover 2 shell on the field, put a man look on the field, cover 4 look on the field, a heavy blitz look on the field, whatever you would like to do at 2 clicks. So you really save so much time and effort by doing it this way, and it's just really up to you how creative you're gonna get as a defender. And that is why I say defense is back, fellas, because you can do whatever you want at the snap of a finger. And that is just crazy to me. So this is a huge W by EA. I'm giving you your flowers when it comes to that. A really amazing job. Really, really amazing job. Really amazing job. And then our next point is going to be the smart zones. Shout out to my guy Civil. We're going to pause this and then we're going to see what Civil got to say for us. So it says EA added in smart zones to College Football 27 and Madden 27. There's 4 options plus default: ultra conservative, conservative, aggressive, ultra aggressive. This affects flats, hooks, and deep zones. Aggressive is going to play more underneath, and conservative is going to play more over the top. All right, so let's see what you got to say to us. Shout out Civil, man.
All right, fellas, and I did not realize somehow, some way that when I was recording this video, it didn't grab his audio from his video that he posted on Twitter. So I'm gonna kind of tell y'all a little bit about what he was saying. So basically, the bottom feature is ultra aggressive, or the top is ultra aggressive when it comes to smart zones. So as you look right here, smart zones, he's gonna put a drag on the field, and he has it on ultra aggressive. So that means everything underneath the zones are gonna play, and they're gonna bite on and be way more aggressive on. So you look at how the drag is played, and look at how the comeback is played by the outside third.
Let's go back and watch that.
That was a huge thing.
So not only does the linebacker play the drag right here,
right?
He plays the drag. This is a third. Playing the comeback route.
The outside third plays the comeback route. So ultra aggressive means that you're gonna pretty much.
And then not only that, the only thing that he can throw is this. Which, if you like user in this guy right here, you can easily switch stick to that. That's the only thing open. Ultra aggressive is not crazy.
I think he was showing right here that I don't know if he changed it or not. I don't think he changed it. Put the same thing on the field. Played it again. Playing the drag route is just kind of crazy. Like, I really hope that hard flats play hard flats, and I hope this ultra aggressive defense works. Definitely.
So he's showing it to us on the highest level and then on the lowest level. So this should give up everything underneath.
Ultra conservative. So everything underneath should be wide open, and the deep shot should never be available. Deep pass should never be available.
He's standing over the top of it. And this is another thing why I feel like you're going to have to be a great passer. So one of the next things in my development as a player is taking my check down, taking my drag. Like, I hate taking takedowns and drags. And if someone's just going to sit in ultra conservative versus me, I have to just take my drags. But I wonder, is this kind of taking away zone drops though? Are y'all using the catch timing? I'm not using the catch timing personally. I'm not personally using the catch timing, fellas. Are y'all using the Let me know in the comments, are you using the catch timing? I'm not using it. I'm not using it, fellas. But yeah, man, like I really feel like this was a W. I don't know, bro. Like, bro, I really feel like this was a W. This was a W thing by EA, bro. I feel like they hit the nail on the head with each of these abilities, bro. Each of these adjustments, each of these adds, bro. I feel like defense is back, like I told y'all. Passing is gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the end of this video. I will drop more content like this leading up to 27. So y'all let me know if y'all like this content. Y'all want to see more gameplay. Of course, we're gonna do some gameplay. And yeah, man, they keep dropping content for me on CFB27 26 Ultimate Team. We're gonna be posting more content. So y'all let me know what y'all want to see next. I got y'all. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the end of this video, man. Listen, again, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all boys so much, bro. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch at POLKSOSA. Follow me on Twitter at POLKSOSA1, man. Hey, listen, we going global with this. YouTube video is only gonna get better and better, chat. I promise you. that I will do everything. Like, I'm one of those people that I'm gonna keep doing better and better the more successful I am at something. So listen, bro, YouTube videos enhancements coming this month. Don't forget, YouTube video enhancements coming this month. I appreciate y'all boys, man. Thank y'all for staying along to this video. Hey, I'm out, man.